Hello everyone. Today for this our subject international business EPPM 2033, our group has selected Honda Malaysia, and I'd like to thank Dr. Abu Hanifa Ayub to give our group a chance to present on this topic. So in our group consists of 4 of us, which will be myself, Yohan, Veloo, then AZLINA, SUKOR, next with AHMAD, ZUHDI, and following it AHMAD, SYAHIRUDIN, RAHIMI.
Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is AZLINA bin Syukur. My metric number A172145. Introduction about Honda. Honda was founded on September 24, 1988 by Shoshiro Honda and has also been the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world since 1959. Honda is an industry that produces cars, truck, motorcycle and scooters from Japan. Honda also makes all its motorcycle, ATV, electric generator, marine engine and yacht equipment. The largest manufacturer of internal combustion engine with depreciation of more than 14 million units annually. On 15 November 2000, a partnership between Honda Motor Co. Ltd. Japan, the RB Highcom Berhad and Oriental Holding Berhad result in the birth of Honda Malaysia Sdn Berhad. The Bonsu Honda Sdn Berhad is a joint venture company between Honda Motor Co. Ltd. and Oriental Holding Berhad, commenced operation in September 2008. For the background, Honda, Shoshiro Honda, the person in charge who raised the Honda was the founder of the company itself, namely Shoshiro Honda. From the tiny launch, mower technology to the private jet, Honda is capable of realizing that dream. In 1946, Shoshiro founded a second company called the Honda Technical Research Institute. This is where the new era of the Honda company began. At the beginning of his business, Yoshiro had a full motorcycle named D-Type. It used all engine developed entirely by his company. With the introduction of this model, Honda grew exponential, and in 1952, Shoshiro moved his company's operation center from Hamamatsu to Tokyo. To further elevate the Honda brand, Shoshiro participated in the first race for his company in 1954 in Brazil. 5 years later, Honda is involved in the most prestigious race of the East Island. The race is also very famous because only riders who doubt to race the race are able to compete in this circuit. Honda has taken a step forward by introducing their first car. The first obstacle Shoshiro faced was from the Japan government itself, which had advised him not to pursue his dream of setting up a car company. This is because Japan has been filled with more experienced car marks than Honda. But those words did not in the least break Shoshiro's spirit and dream. Okay. Shoshiro was also a man who rejected the outdated philosophy of Japanese society. Among them is that he chose someone who is qualified compared to the level of seniority to hold important position in the company. In the 80s, Honda managed to become the third largest car maker in the world. By talking about 20 years, Toshiro's success makes anyone believe that if we don't give up in life, success will come choose to us. As expressed by the famous American industrialist Thomas Edison, he said that 99% his effort and talent is only 1% as for Toshiro. He believed that one success that become in the result of 99 fail. He breaks his last in 1991 and become an important character in the modern era of the world automotive industry. On 15 November 2000, a partnership between Honda Motor Co. Ltd. Japan, the Al-Bahaikom Berhad and Oriental Holding Berhad resulted in the birth of Honda Malaysia Sdn Bhd, a company committed to offering the highest customer certification in Malaysia. Bonsui Honda Sdn Bhd is a joint venture company between Honda Motor Co. Ltd. and Oriental Holding Berhad, commerce operation in September 2008. With the two program aim of consolidating to production and sales of motorcycles in Malaysia and to achieve higher customer satisfaction and efficiency. Prior to the emergence of his new company, Bonsui Sdn Bhd was responsible for the manufacturing and sales of Honda motorcycle product in Malaysia.
Okay, thanks Azlina. So our group until end of the presentation will be presented by myself, and we'll start off with constraint. The constraint that Honda face is constantly on the National Automotive Policy 2020, which aims to transform the local automotive industry. In other words, it can open up opportunities for the local car manufacturers to be more competitive in producing quality products and give consumer a choice in choosing their local or foreign products. Secondly, the constraint will be on excise and sales tax imposed on the imported cars, which also depends on the type of vehicles, whether CKD or CBU, which will cause the price to be so high and make it difficult for the consumers to own the imported car. Third constraint will be on the 2020 budget report. State that the imported rates are declining due to tensions between the great power of the economy countries such as China and the United States. This in turn caused the economic smoothness to be affected because it involves the financial aspects in terms of financing and inhibits the demands of merchandise. Next will be on the opportunities that Honda has. So basically creating site in foreign countries, because it established the factories producing Honda products as well as office in countries of high demand, and of course exporting Honda products to countries less exposed to its knowledge of Honda. Basically it reduce their costs of manufacturing, and of course it will eventually have a better manpower depending on their own workforce per se. So next will be on the creating various products. So creating various products such as Honda hybrid products that can reduce the problem of the global warming, which have been a concern in this 21st century. Of course it will benefit both parties. So the third will be the recruitment of the new employees, hiring more expert or more skilled people in the automotive industry to cater better Honda products. So of course it will ensure Honda will produce the latest technology that make it easier for the users, especially like hybrids or electrical cars. least and not least, on the fourth one on the opportunity will be establishing an education center. Malaysia have done that, where they have created 17 community colleges in 9 states across throughout Malaysia. This will produce more skilled and qualified technicians and to study in the field of automotive industry. Next will be the challenges. Okay, challenges something is not new for all the industry, especially Honda, who have been in the automobile industry for a long period. So some of the common, like restricting trade in the global automobile industry, rapid change on the global merger and acquisition, and relocation of the product center to due to the emerging and developing economies are a few reasons behind Honda's challenges. But for our topic now, I will be more focusing on these 4 points, which will be on meeting the demand and wants of the customers. So my first point, okay, basically it is understood that Honda has to suit with the styling, safety, comfort and manufacturing requirement, especially in the niche market, like countries like India, where two wheels and small vehicles are very common in India. Not only that, in Thailand, such as pickup trucks and passenger car have been their main vehicle, and Indonesia with the utility vehicles, and China focusing on the specializing in their components. So spending on R&D or research and development will be the this will be a priority and challenge for Honda to meet this niche market and to sustain the market in the to continue this continuation of this long run. Okay, so second will be on the limited manufacturing capacity. Basically, semiconductor is shortage in the Honda's short-term planning, because EV, or known as electrical vehicle, requires major investment costs, which will impact the company's cash flow. Not only that, Honda's Japan CEO have been looking into addressing into carbon neutrality, autonomous driving, and new sector business such as aerospace. Because company like Tesla is one of the company that are looking into meeting the requirements. So yeah, Honda was looking to be one of the competitors, so which will restrict the current manufacturing capacity of the company. So not only that, third reason will be market share of Honda in the global right. So of course, in the past few years, Japan have few misfortunes, especially like 2 national disasters in 2012. The sales been terrible, and terrible medical reviews. Basically, Honda, their vehicle, their car, have been losing the market in the various countries, where US have losing to its rival such as Chevrolet in United States. So not only that, also the country like India, there's a lot of foreign players coming into the play, like Volkswagen, Hyundai. Hyundai, I can give an example like Hyundai Sonata, very common. So because they can, the competitors, when they can deliver quality and the cost that lower than Honda, then eventually Honda will lose their market or their market leadership status. Last and not least, finally, we coming to spending habits of the customer and high loan reductions. We are more focusing on Malaysia, where the customers have been very conscious on the spending habits on the vehicles, which they think their opinion whereby the vehicle should have the value of money. But not only that, higher purchase loan have a lot of higher rejection rate, almost 20%, due to the bank loan condition become more stringent, or stricter. Finally, come to the conclusion of this presentation. So Honda still one of the largest motorcycle and automobile manufacturer, still meeting the requirement of the customer across the global or worldwide. R&D team or research and development team should give constant attention on fulfilling the customers' requirement or needs. Honda eventually need to preserve their quality in production, creating products and quality servicing for the future generation, especially on the environmental friendly by producing vehicle like electrical and hybrid motor vehicle, just mentioned in the previous slide. So I think we have to come to an end, and thank you for listening our presentation. Hope you guys enjoyed our presentation and have a clear picture on our explanation. Thank you.